Hi guys, welcome back to my shed to shop journey. My last video, I put together this French cleat holder for my clamps and my squares. I made it out of scrap wood, and you could see speed squares just go right on. My clamps, I can go and grab a clamp whenever I need it, put it back, and it keeps things nice and organized and out of the way and exactly where they are when I need them. If you want to know step by step how to build this, go back and watch that video. It'll help you out. Today, what I want to do is I want to tackle this area over here. This is my little benchtop drill press. And over the years, I've just gotten a bunch of bits and keep them all in a bucket here to kind of keep everything in the same place. Doesn't seem to be the best way to do things. Plus, you got these tiny little bits that always seem to fall through the cracks. So to tackle this situation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of 2x4, some plywood, put a French cleat on it. We're going to build this drill bit holder for my Forstner bits. Okay, so stick around. Let's make some rough cuts. Make some sawdust, and let's build it. After looking at different drill bit holders online, I decided that this design fit best for my little shop. This project is going to require a piece of 2x4 about 8 inches long, a piece of plywood, and a French cleat. I will be using some 2x4s from this piece of scrap that was left behind at a house that was being built down the road. Oh, and here's my supervisor, Haley. Say hi, Haley. So my plan is to take a 2x4, which is really not 2 inches by 4 inches. The reality is a 2x4 is actually 1.5 inches by 3.5 inches. So my goal is to find the center point here, which is actually going to be 1 3/4 inches from this direction and 3/4 of an inch from this direction. Find that center point, take my 45-degree speed square, draw that diagonal line there, take it to my table saw, cut it right there. That'll give me 2 identical pieces with a 45-degree cut. Then I can take and drill my holes where my drill bits are going to go, put this onto a piece of plywood, slap a French cleat on the back of it, and be able to hang it up on the wall. First thing I need to do is to space out my bits in order to mark out the location of the holes I need to be drilled. Next, I marked out the center of the 2x4 at 3/4 of an inch. After that, I flipped the 2x4 over in order to mark the location for my countersink bits. After marking all the locations for the holes, I used my punch tool to establish where to start at the drill press. I next brought the 2x4 over to my drill press in order to make the holes where the Forstner bits and the countersink bits are going to be housed. I gave it a quick check to see if the bits fit before I drill out the rest of the holes. My Forstner bits fit. And my countersink bits fit. After that, I head over to the miter saw and I measure out 7 inches and chop this 2x4 down to the proper size. Setting my table saw blade to a 45-degree angle, I finally ripped this 2x4 in half. After splitting the 2x4 at the 45-degree mark, I brought it over to my belt sander in order to smooth out any cut marks so that it would fit well up against the plywood backing. assembly. Once again, since this is going to go into my outdoor shed, and I may add more sections to this holder, I'm not going to be using any glue, so I can modify it if I need to in the future. So I first line up the top section flush to the outside of the top, clamping it into place. I drill a pilot hole and a screw into both ends through the back of the plywood. Next, I slide the second section up against the first and clamp that into place, adding pilot holes and screws exactly as I did to the first one. Finally, I clamp a French cleat to the back of the plywood, this time using countersink holes so that I can embed the screws into the French cleat. And there you have it. With room to grow, a drill bit holder for all these bits. So let's see this thing in action and slide my drill bits into their new homes. Well, there you have it. Piece of 2x4, plywood, and a French cleat. And there you have a nice little bit holder to hold my Forstner bits to hang on the wall. That'll organize my drill press station really well. Got my drill press, got my bits right there. Can do everything I need to do, everything where it needs to be. All right. Hopefully you liked this video. If you enjoyed it and if this thing can help you out, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. It'll really help us out a lot. Join us next time when we do some more rough cuts, make some sawdust, and we'll build something else. Thanks for watching.